Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't want to make this a super long video. Just gonna touch on a few things. Uh, I apologize for those guys that I abandoned you and didn't answer your questions and stuff like that. I just had a low time in my life. So what ended up happening in a nutshell, lost my job, got another job, lost that as well. I was laid off from both. I think it was like it was a couple years ago. I think it was right after COVID, and I don't know. I'm not going to go into what happened with all that stuff, and those companies are kind of crappy to do that, but they did that to a lot of people actually. So, anyways, I had to sell my bikes. It was not a good time in my life, so paying the bills and surviving was more important. So I ended up selling the Talaria, the Rev One, and I sold the. I think I had a Super 73 Miami. Yeah, I sold everything. Just touch on that real quick. I ended up selling the Talaria. I think it had 200 miles on it. Yeah, I think I sold that thing for $4,000. Sold the milk racing wheels for $750. So I sold the bike and the wheels really quick. The Miami took a little while to sell, and then the Ride One Up sold pretty quick actually too. I don't remember how much I sold that for, but I needed money, and that was not a necessity at the time. But anyways, doing much better now. Ended up starting my own business. I'm doing pretty good, so I decided to treat myself. So I'll touch on this real quick. I ended up buying two bikes and then a electric scooter. I ended up buying an Extreme K6 Bull. I bought a Surron Ultra B 2025, and I bought a 2025 Surron Light B. Reason I got back into it was I've missed it ever since I sold the bikes. I miss doing the channel and all that stuff. I have another channel, but it's auto related, so I don't want to put. I have more subscribers on there, but I don't like mixing stuff, so I don't want to. Some people don't like that. Anyways, I was working at a job downtown that I was doing some repairs on at a restaurant, and I saw one of the managers. I think it was his nephew, rolled up in a Surron. It's a pretty cool Surron. It had the supermoto wheels and stuff, and I miss my MX4 so much when I put those milk racing wheels on it. That was a few weeks ago, or probably a month ago, and it drove me to buy e-bikes again. So, anyways, I did some research on laws, and someone told me, "Hey, watch out! The laws have changed." I bought the K6 Bull because it's a scooter, and I think it's a little more. The laws are more lenient on that. They're focusing more on the Surrons, I think, and the Talaria, those type of bikes. So that's why I bought the K6 Bull. Plus, it's fun. That thing's fast. That'll be interesting. And then after that, I bought the Ultra B, the 2025 Ultra B. That thing is just super cool. My friend was telling me that he wanted to buy a Surron, and I went to a local dealer. I guess before there were no local dealers that really sold these bikes. You had to buy them from, I think, Luna Cycle. I think I bought mine from Luna Cycle. But I went to this local place and looked at them, and I was blown away. I'm like, wow, these things are really cool. Like, they look even better now, and I'm sure they are better, built better. So I saw a Surron, like the one I ended up buying, and that thing was so awesome. It was a green one. I guess they got a bigger wheel in the back now. They've made some changes. So not only that, Surron's been around a long time, and they're reliable. The Ultra B I bought first, though. I saw an Ultra B there too, and that thing looked beautiful. But I guess those were sold that they had in the shop, and he said they were on back order. So I ended up ordering the Ultra B, and then while I was waiting for the Ultra B, I think I waited about a week, I just asked my sales rep. I bought these on Alibaba from a reputable motorcycle company or whatever, one of these Chinese companies. And I said, hey, if I get a Light B, would you give me a better deal on both bikes? And the guy said, yeah. And he hooked me up. He ended up saving me like $450 extra altogether. Or no, actually it was 500. Yeah, $500 on both bikes together with the shipping. So pricing wise, I got the Ultra B for $41.50, and the Light B was $27.60 shipped, both of them. That's a really good price because the dealer wanted together. I must have saved So the K6 Bull, I got that for $27.80. So all in all, I saved about $9,000 buying everything from Alibaba. I did my research. The case explode I bought from a link that I found on YouTube. Some guy got his legitimately, and I used the same link, and I think it was even the same sales lady. She helped me, and I bought that first. That's on its way already. And then the bikes were back ordered, especially the Ultra B. But I got lucky. I guess the Surron split the batches or something, so they sent a first batch out. I'm part of the first batch that's getting them now, because I guess the last batch, they haven't sold them now shipped them for a month or something like that. And so it's actually, the 2 bikes are shipping out tomorrow. So that's pretty awesome. Probably will receive them sometime in July, mid-July. I was originally supposed to receive everything the end of August, maybe even beginning of September, because they were going to build them and not ship them to that factory for 30 days, and then they had to be shipped to me, which was another 30 or 50 days, actually, 50 to 60 days. So it was going to take like 3 months to get the bikes. But now I guess I'm going to get them sooner. Same with the Case Explode. The Case Explode already shipped. It shipped last week. So that's already on a ship. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I also wanted to touch on the e-bike laws. I can't believe how much they've changed. That's crazy. I guess the cops are focusing on the Surrons and the Talarias and stuff. That's insane. So I am kind of scared to ride these bikes now. Before I didn't care. You know, I had not a care in the world riding my MX-4, and now it's kind of scary. We also wanted to touch on the Milk Racing. I'm an ambassador on there again. I reached out to them. Unfortunately, the lady that I was dealing with, she's no longer there, but there's another lady. Her name's Marlene. She's really nice. She's going to give me I think she might have already given me a discount code for my subscribers, or for anyone that watches the channel. You can use my discount code. So I'll try to post that on there as soon as possible. If you want it sooner, let me know. Message me or message on this video, and I'll give you the code sooner. I haven't posted anything yet because I'm ordering wheels from them as well, and then I'll post all that stuff. Last thing I wanted to touch on was the Alibaba. I'll do a once I get the bikes. I'll do a better video on. I'll put my links in here on who I bought it from, the company, and the salesperson I got it from. They're sending me free t-shirts and stuff from their company. They want me to post the videos, and I'll do that. I'll show my appreciation because it sounds like they're pretty good. I hope this is all legit, because otherwise I just threw money in the trash. But I'm pretty sure it's legit. The company I ordered it from has been around for 12 years. I know for sure the scooter one is legit. They sent me pictures and everything. Well, so did the motorcycle one. The e-bike one. They just sent me pictures today that everything's shipping tomorrow. So I'm pretty confident that everything's legit. But anyways, that's it for the video. I don't want to make this too long. I'll post another video on more updates as soon as I, either get a word from the shipping company or whatever. And if you have any questions or anything from the past or now, just post them in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, see you guys on the next one.